It's the beauty of the struggle that taught me how to hustle. And now I got the muscle, and now I got the juice. It's the beauty of the struggle that taught me how to hustle. And now I got the muscle, and now I got the juice. And now I got the juice. Yeah.
What up, though? It's your boy, Charlie Lyric, back again with another episode of What Were You Saying? So, this is more so an update. It was said that there would be episodes every week from the beginning of the launch. Though, that changed because the episodes that I had recorded, all deleted overnight. And I did a good portion of this. And that kind of just made me think to myself, well, maybe it should be a different energy. Maybe that's not what I was supposed to put out. I feel like it's hard to really give what I want to give because there's so many moving parts. There's so many things I have to say. And I just don't believe the format that I created this show in is the best way to articulate those things. And we're talking about the true journey of CharlielyrictarotLLC and what it took to make it. And that's not anybody else's fault. That's kind of my fault because I created the show. I put it together. And I wanted to give this more mature look. And I have matured. I've come a long way since What's on Your Heart. It's been a very, very long journey, moving from a space of creating something for myself and for others. And it's a tool that I keep utilizing. I've been utilizing it for years. I always give it to all of my clients. I tell my clients to listen to it. And whether they listen to it or not is their business, but I do. I really feel like I can't give all that I want to give through my business the way I want to because I'm still creating it. I'm still creating the way it's supposed to look properly in its final form. And I got slowed down, but I do have a lot of plans. This is just, it's not in its infancy, though it's not in its full maturity, I feel, or at least its prime. A lot of people do not like what I do. I have a lot of people in my life that give me a difficult time for what I do, that look down on what I do. They don't think it can support me. The biggest thing about entrepreneurship, it doesn't matter how it looks to other people. It's about giving yourself fully to your thing, to your baby. And I'm pretty sure I've vocalized this before, but it's true. And I keep running into it. And people want me to do different things. They feel different ways. And it took a lot to become comfortable with what I do and who I am and how I serve the world. It took me a while to get comfortable. And I stand out amongst my peers. And I'm very grateful for doing that, or very grateful for the fact that people feel that way about me. I'm grateful that I am capable of doing that. That's what I'm trying to say. Though, it looks so different, When I talk about Reiki is a beautiful thing, and I will never take nothing for Reiki. Reiki changed my life. It gave me a way to step out into the world professionally. It gave me the confidence to do so. It told me not to be scared. It provided a space. It provided people who would see me and who would encourage me and nourish me. But the true soul of the business is not tarot. It's not tarot. It's not Reiki. It's not the relationship coaching. It's not CBT. It is conjure. I am a root man. I am a conjure man. I am a witch doctor. I'm a two-headed doctor. You get what I'm saying? My left is as right as my left is as strong as my right. You get what I'm saying? I'm just giving the world something digestible. But don't get me wrong. I built all of what I built so I could stand in front of the world and say I'm a conjure man comfortably and be palatable. Though at this point in my journey, I'm 34 years old. I started this when I was 27, 28. I'm really over feeling that way. I'm really past that point. I'm really at this space of authentic expression. And I'm doing it in the biggest way possible in every aspect of my life, in my relationships, in my appearance. If I can say so candidly, and I know probably might not get to a certain space, or at least this episode won't be as valued as much as it could be by me saying it, but unapologetically, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't. I really have reached that space in my life. And so when people say the things that they say about my business, when they say the things that they say about me, I truly don't care. I live my life how I live my life, and I live it unapologetically. The people I love and the craft that I love, those are the things that are important to me. And my business and my clients are important to me. Though the people who don't believe in me, the people who don't believe in what I do, fuck them. Fuck what you say. That's how I feel, genuinely. Fuck you. And it feels good to say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It'd be cool to say that as I've developed as Charlie, that, you know, I lost the edges. I didn't lose the edges. I never lost the edges. I never forgot where I came from. You know, I didn't run around in the streets or nothing like that. I wasn't that kind of guy. But where I grew up, you had to have edges. You had to have sharp edges. The color of my skin, I gotta have these sharp edges to live in this world. You get what I'm saying? And when I stepped into Charlie Tarot, and I had the biggest office in that building, and all these older white people, if you white and you listen to this, I have nothing against white people. I love white people. White people are a big part of my business. You know, there are so many different ethnicities that come sit with me, and you would never think that. You would never think it, but I've helped so many different people, so many different colors, and so many different cultures, and so many different creeds. I don't care. If you need me, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. I listen to you. I give you the energy that you need. But I never forget that when I stepped into this office space, that these people, they looked at me being a black young man, and they said, what does he do? How does he have the biggest space in the office? What does he do? What does he do? I heal people. What you mean? I stand up for the people who can't stand up for themselves. I direct the lost. I nurture those who have no nourishment. I give life to those who want to give up on life. I cannot tell you how many different people came into that office sharing all kinds of stories. And every single day it motivated me to be better at what I did. I knew I had to get better at what I do. And even before that, when I was on Clubhouse, I had to nourish what I do, because I started to realize people listen to me and they're coming to me honest and genuine, and they have nobody else. They have nothing else to go to in the world. They feel like they're lost. I don't think that's something to be ashamed of. I don't think anything that I've grown in this business is something to be ashamed of. I have no guilt or shame in what I do and how I live my life. I don't. And standing in front of those people who didn't want to see me in there, I did. And I showed out. And I did my thing. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I haven't lost. As long as I breathe, I'm not losing. And that's the same way you should feel about yourself. As long as you're breathing, as long as you got 2 feet to stand on, and even if you ain't got feet to stand on, keep going. It's so many people in this world doing so much different stuff in their own way, their own flavor, their own jazz. You know, you should be able to do what you want to and be able to inspire people. And I don't care what it looks like. There's a way to make money in this world doing anything. I genuinely feel like if you believe in what you do, other people will believe in what you do. And I remember last year I did a round table. A lot of people don't know that. I did a round table with about 7 or 8 people, somewhere around there. I'm pretty sure it's a little more. I can't name every person that was on the panel either, but we were all small business owners. Some weren't. Some were major corporation owners. Some were small business owners. Some, you know, they ran their business and their business was known and things like this. But I was sitting at that table and I almost felt like I didn't deserve to sit at that table. And it's so funny because Kim Adis, she saw it. And it was her round table. She saw it. And she was like, I want the next episode to be on imposter syndrome. And everybody in the room was like, And it's so funny because it don't matter. It don't matter how big or small your business is. I think sometimes that that hits all of us. Do I really deserve where I sit? And you don't know how much grind an entrepreneur really puts into what they do. Some people have multiple jobs, and I ain't knocking that. But when you give yourself to something entirely, I gave myself to this entirely. I was homeless for this. I was hungry for this. And I'm not joking when I say that. I was hungry for this. I was homeless for this. No bed for this. No showers for this. No comfort for this. Constant paranoia for this. Like, I really gave everything for this. So every time that somebody looks me in the eyes and tells me what I do isn't good enough, I'm gonna honestly say fuck you. With the strongest part of my chest. Because there's been too many people who's done it. There's been too many people who look me in the eyes and say that. And you don't know what that's like to be a young black man, really pushing against the odds. And if you do, then you do. But to be a young black man, striving to be great, growing into himself, growing into his skin, not only as a man, but as a conjurer. And I mean, I ain't no young man no more. I'm grown now, but hell, I had to grow into that skin. I had to grow into them bones. I had to grow into that. Now I walk the graveyard. Now I put the work at the church. Now I always walk the crossroads. That's the first thing I did. Now I travel out of town and go walk the graveyard to get some dirt. I sit in places that people are afraid of. Now I do house cleanses. I just put up I'm gonna start a show. Talk about that too. Start a show where we do house cleanses, but also we do paranormal activity, hunting and stuff like that. I've really grown into myself. I'll never apologize to you for that. Not nobody. I won't never apologize for what I had to give up. Never. You shouldn't either. Surrender. Surrender to the universe. If that is what you need to take from this episode, surrender. Give in to yourself. Give in to the universe. Stop doing the thing that feels comfortable. Be uncomfortable. Do the hard thing. Break out of those fucking chains. Those limitations that you have on your mind, get rid of that. You don't need that. That's not who you are. Those are imposed ideals and beliefs and ideologies that came from other people. People who are not you. People who don't live your life. People who are not in your head. People who do not have your heart. People who are they not you. They're not your soul. What can they give to you? What can they give to you other than the limitations that they have for themselves? And I'm not going to say nobody gives positivity, because I've received a lot of positivity. I've received a lot of joy, a lot of kindness, gifts, people sending me text messages, people sending me emails, people coming to sit with me and talk to me about how my words changed their lives. But what I'm saying to you is the thing that you are striving for, the thing that you want the most, or that thing that sits in your head, that's a secret, it's a dream, it sits in a book, or it sits on a PDF, it sits on a file on your computer. Don't be scared. Go for that. I'm blessed to have spirit, because spirit really has forced me to become this man, to become this expression of this brilliant being. You feel me? Charlie's a spirit that's part of the business. Even the business is a spirit within itself. But Javaris, he built all of this. He's the one who had to sacrifice many versions of himself, many ideals and beliefs. Sometimes I stand around the people I came from and I feel like an outcast. I always felt like an outcast, but now I do. For real now. I don't feel like I belong. I love them. I still love them all the same. But I also know, they don't resonate with the things that I resonate with. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? There ain't nothing wrong with that. I still love them the same way. From when we was little kids to coming up. You know what I'm saying? I still feel the same way about my family. I don't still feel the same way about my friends. I can't say that shit right there. And if any of y'all listen to it, I'm sorry. Bro, y'all was limiters too. Y'all constantly projected a perception of myself that was not me onto me. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't vibe with that. Not this person currently. I don't vibe with that. That's why you're not in my life. I love you all the same. You'll always be my brother. You'll always be my sister. But I can't fuck with you like that. I can't fuck with you because you know an old version of me. An old version of me that's limited in his expression, who feels like he has to hide behind different personas to fit in, to have people accept him so he won't have to be alone. That's not me no more. I'm not like that. But that don't mean that I don't love you. That don't mean I don't love you. I love you. I love you. I just don't fuck with you. But I still fuck with you. You feel me? You know. You want a matured version? This is a matured version. This is gonna be the honest version. I should really switch this up because the format doesn't work for me. Y'all already know what worked for me. Coming off the cuff, telling the truth, not holding back, being authentic, being intimate. Yeah, I love y'all. I really do. Thank you for your support. And I want you to grow into yourself too. And if you have been with me from the beginning and you have grown, I'm proud of you. Proud of you. If you just now starting your journey and you just now stepping into spirit or stepping into whatever you want to be, I'm proud of you. Good job. You did the hard thing. You stopped being comfortable. You got uncomfortable. Keep doing that shit. Keep being uncomfortable. Don't find it. Don't find your footing. Don't find it. Keep moving. Keep stepping. Keep stepping in the direction that belongs to you. Find your path. Connect to your journey. You don't have to be spiritual. If you're not spiritual, that's fine. If you find your comfort in religion, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But just know your path is your path. Nobody can ever take your path from you because this soul that is manifested within this physical vessel in this three-dimensional plane. Well, not three-dimensional, four-dimensional. Well, no, three-dimensional, no, four-dimensional. Four-dimensional plane. It's your story. Everybody else is just a part of it. But do appreciate the people that are a part of it because they're going to enrich your journey. They're going to give life to your journey. They're going to help you see who you are, the good and the bad. And when you see all of it, you accept it for what it is. You embrace it. You love it because that's who you are. So what were you saying? You going to stop? Don't ever stop. Keep going. I'm Charlie Lyric asking, what were you saying? Peace and blessings. Ashe.
The greatest, this is not by accident. Born to be the greatest, this is not by accident. Born to be the greatest.